In the state of Tennessee, I'm a licensed marital and family therapist, which basically means I've been trained up to think about like systems, family systems, how we were raised up, how that shapes who we are today.
Great. Finally, we have a trained and licensed medical professional. She is well-spoken and knowledgeable about society, family, raising kids, and more. I don't know about you all, but I am feeling quite optimistic about this. I am excited. Let's roll the tape.
What do you mean by assigned female? Who assigns female?
Yeah, so most times people, when they're born, they're assigned a gender
By the doctors.
Yeah.
Like, what do they base that assignment on?
So basically, it's based on genitalia. So people looking at genitalia and deciding, okay, this is a girl or a boy.
She is like, these stupid experienced doctors who have practiced medicine for years. They assign gender based on stupid things like genitals. Physical attributes that you can actually see, touch, feel, and verify whether something is there or not. How dare they? What are you talking about, lady? How else would you assign it? Based on how parents feel? Then there wouldn't be any females in China. Man, I had so much hope about this one at the beginning, but this is going downhill. But let's continue.
And we know now that that sex and gender are so much more than just this binary. Some women have penises, right? Some men have vaginas.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
That's not how gender works.
How do we know that? How do we know that that's not true? Where did we learn that from?
Yeah, well, I learned that from hearing from transgender people.
Huh?
I mean, seriously, what the actual You are a licensed practitioner, and you are basing your research and therapy on what you are hearing from people. Shouldn't you be using verified and published empirical research and data? We are talking about people's lives here. So now, all of a sudden, science and biology don't matter. Hey, NASA and Elon, did you hear that? I don't know why you guys are spending billions of dollars on research to explore Mars and other planets and galaxies. Just do it based on what you hear from people. This is so stupid.
With the fluidity of these things, how do I know if I'm a woman?
That's a great question.
I like scented candles, and
Yeah.
I've watched Sex and the City.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do I know?
Yeah, Matt, that question right there, that question is when it's asked with a lot of curiosity, right? That's the beginning of a lot of people's gender identity development journeys.
If my mom who gave birth to me is a woman, and my wife is a woman, though I haven't asked her, maybe I should. But if they're all women, and also the boy who sits down with you and says, I think I'm a girl, actually is one, then what is a woman?
Yeah. Great question. I'm not a woman, so I can't really answer that.
Oh my goodness. Lady, are you for real right now? How can you claim you're not something if you don't even know what that thing is? What kind of stupid logic is that? It's like me saying, I don't know what a fish is, but I'm not a fish. Are you serious, lady? I mean, imagine her performing a surgery on a patient, and the nurses and other doctors ask her, the patient needs a heart transplant. Do we have a compatible heart available to save the patient? Her response would be,
I am not a heart, so I can't really answer that.
And the irony of all this is that she is a licensed therapist. How is she going to give any good advice and help any patients with this kind of nonsensical reasoning? Her patients are completely screwed. Are we sure she doesn't need therapy herself first? Anyways, I gotta go, guys. Hey, Gert, honey, is that our dog outside?
I am not a dog, so I can't really answer that.